My name is Tejal. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I'm coming to you from Anishinabewaki, Potawatomi, and Mississauga tribal lands, colonially known as Rochester, Michigan. And today I'm coming to you with a mindfulness practice that is one of remembrance, that is one of healing, that is one of shining a light on our past, and that is one of love. These are the feelings that I'm working with that I wish to offer you, given where we're at. And given the fact that we have already witnessed and experienced so much just in this month alone. So I want to invite you into a posture that you can feel really comfortable in, whether that's seated, resting, lying down, or standing up. You can take this practice in any position in which you feel comfortable. And start to notice your breath. And you might notice how noticing your breath invites you to sit up even taller or stretch out even longer. And let yourself experience that. You might take a moment to loosen and soften your jaw just by dropping your bottom teeth from your top teeth and letting your tongue either hang in space or gently lift to the roof of your mouth or even drop to the bottom of your mouth. You might notice your breath and then respond by sitting back, dropping your shoulders, lifting your head a little taller on your body. And as you begin to notice your body in your practice in this space, start to invite yourself into mindfulness, which you've already been doing these past few minutes. Mindfulness, in the definition I wish to offer you, really means kind awareness. So start to notice where you are, what sounds you hear, what temperature you feel. Become aware of those things, and then invite yourself to be really kind in how you think about it and how you take it in. So I'd love to open up this practice with a reading from the late, great author, writer, activist, and feminist Bell Hooks from her published work, All About Love. And as I read this passage to you, again, practice kind awareness. Notice what comes up for you. Notice how you register your thoughts. And notice if there's a way you could move from whatever emotion or observation you're making towards one that is kind and possibly even full of love and acceptance for yourself. Practicing self-awareness, practicing kindness to self, and practicing that so that it becomes a process that becomes natural to you. And the process that becomes natural to you is now the process in which you interact with everyone and everything around you. And so if this is something you're familiar with, we'll just continue to strengthen those skills and that awareness. And if this is something you're new to, your journey begins here. Bell Hooks writes, "We can never go back. I know that now. We can go forward. We can find the love our hearts long for, but not until we let go grief about the love we lost long ago, when we were little and had no voice to speak the heart's longing. All the years of my life, I thought I was searching for love. I found, retrospectively, to be years where I was simply trying to recover what had been lost, to return to the first home, to get back the rapture of first love. I was not really ready to love or be loved in the present. I was still mourning, clinging to the broken heart of childhood, to broken connections. When that mourning ceased, I was able to love again. Come back to noticing yourself in this moment and your breath, the temperature of parts of your body, your hands, your chest, your feet, your left arm, your right arm. Revisit how you think about these parts of yourself, the temperature, the awareness you've brought to yourself in these past few moments. And notice if it's something you can do again with kind awareness. Continue to observe how you are in this moment and the next moment, and practice being kind as you practice being self-aware. Bell Hooks writes to us about the present moment and recognizing the wounds of the past, the love that we wish we had back, the love that we are unable to give because of our past. I want to conclude our practice, continue and then conclude our practice with a passage from the late, great Zen Buddhist monk, philosopher, and teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh. In his book, You Are Here, a book about mindfulness, the lessons are many. And we are invited into understanding how to skillfully work with the past in order to be present, in order to remain focused on the here and now without moving too far into the future. In the book, there is a section about healing our wounds and pain. It is a practice on mindfulness, and it is a practice which we can utilize when we think of love lost, when we think of opportunities missed around love, and when we think about reconsidering how to love oneself. He writes, mindfulness is first of all the ability to recognize what is happening in the present moment. It is simple recognition without judgment or criticism, without suppression or attachment. There is no criticism or struggle. There is no effort either to reject anything or grab onto it. Breathing in, breathing out. The breath is flowing in. The breath is flowing out. You do not have to struggle against a desire. There is no need for a battle within you. Mindfulness is something that embraces and includes things like desire, that recognizes them with great tenderness. Meditation is not about turning yourself into a battlefield where one side fights the other, because the basis of his Buddhist meditation is non-duality. The positive elements within you are you, and the negative elements within you are also you. It is necessary for the positive elements to acknowledge and cradle the negative elements. And if you do that, a transformation will take place. There is no need for the two to do battle. We will close our practice together with the intention of weathering emotional storms. If you find there is not enough peace in your emotions, your perceptions, or your feelings, you could practice calming them. Let us practice together. Exhale the breath fully. Breathing in, I calm my feelings. Breathing out, I smile at my feelings. Breathing in, I calm my feelings. Breathing out, I smile at my feelings. Notice the care you are providing for yourself in each breath. Notice the kindness you are offering yourself as you practice breathing in to calm your feelings and breathing out to smile at your feelings. In this way, we may heal our wounds and pain. In this way, we may bring our attention back to the here and the now and this present moment with mindfulness, with kind awareness. Continue to follow your breath, inviting one or two phrases from our practice to stay with you as you breathe in and breathe out. You might place your hands on your heart as we close our practice. And I invite you to consider taking with you what you wish to take with you from this practice into your day, your week, your month. Thank you so much for your practice. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Please take a moment to honor and give gratitude for the teachers of this practice and these yoga and mindfulness practices. Take a moment to honor and give gratitude back to yourself and this community that supports your practice and who you support. And take a moment to honor and give gratitude for the land that you are on, for the ancestral stewards of this land, for their history, their struggle, their unintended oppression and sacrifice. May we work to repair. And finally, we'll close with a message of peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.